Welcome to today's video, where we'll be exploring the profound teachings of one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius. Life, as we know it, often comes with its fair share of challenges, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the constant stream of thoughts, worries, and uncertainties. The weight of anxiety can sometimes feel unbearable, leaving us mentally drained and emotionally spent. But what if I told you that there are time-tested strategies you can adopt, rooted in ancient wisdom, that can help you break free from the grip of worry and regain control over your emotions? The Stoics, including the great Marcus Aurelius, believed that by cultivating a disciplined mind and focusing on what we can actually control, we can let go of the things that drain our energy and shift our lives toward greater peace and purpose. In this video, I'm excited to share with you 5 Stoic strategies drawn from the teachings of Marcus Aurelius that will empower you to stop worrying and embrace life with a sense of calm, resilience, and clarity. These principles are not just abstract ideas but practical tools that you can start applying today. They encourage a mindset shift that helps you navigate life's ups and downs with strength, perspective, and a deep sense of inner peace. Whether you're facing daily stressors, feeling uncertain about the future, or struggling with constant worry, these Stoic practices will guide you to a more balanced and fulfilling way of thinking and living. By embracing these Stoic techniques, you'll learn how to stop letting worry control your thoughts and instead develop the mental discipline to focus on the things that truly matter. You'll discover how to become less reactive, less overwhelmed, and more in tune with your true self. As we move forward, keep in mind that these practices don't require you to change your entire life overnight. Rather, they offer incremental steps that, when applied consistently, will transform the way you approach stress, anxiety, and challenges in general. Each of the 5 strategies we'll discuss is not only grounded in the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, but is also deeply relevant to our modern lives. These techniques provide a practical roadmap for cultivating peace of mind, reducing anxiety, and regaining control over your emotional landscape. The Stoics believed that external circumstances are often beyond our control, but we always have the power to control how we respond to them. It is this core principle that we will explore in depth, learning how to manage our thoughts and reactions in a way that brings more harmony and less stress. As we journey through these principles, I invite you to reflect on your own experiences with worry and anxiety. Consider how these Stoic strategies can be applied to your own life, especially in moments when you feel overwhelmed or uncertain. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its practicality. It doesn't ask for perfection, but rather for a steady commitment to improving how we handle life's difficulties. By adopting even one of these strategies, you can begin to notice a shift in the way you approach your thoughts, your emotions, and the challenges that arise. In this video, you will not only learn what Marcus Aurelius had to say about worry, but you'll also uncover actionable steps to reframe your thoughts and cultivate a deeper sense of tranquility. Through the lens of Stoicism, we will see how every situation, no matter how stressful, can be an opportunity to practice control, acceptance, and resilience. Marcus Aurelius' teachings remind us that life is short, and worrying about things we cannot change only wastes precious time and energy. Instead, by focusing on the present moment and embracing the things that are in our power, we free ourselves from the burden of anxiety. These Stoic strategies are not just about intellectual understanding, they're about practicing mindfulness and intentionality in our daily lives. The more we practice these principles, the more they become ingrained in our mindset, ultimately leading to a profound shift in how we handle life's obstacles. As you listen to these strategies, think about how you can integrate them into your routine, whether it's pausing to reflect before reacting or learning to accept what you cannot change. These small adjustments can lead to significant changes in your emotional well-being. So, whether you're someone who struggles with anxiety, finds yourself constantly overthinking, or simply wants to adopt a more peaceful and resilient approach to life, this video will provide you with valuable insights that you can use right away. Stoicism, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, offers a timeless framework for mental clarity and emotional strength. And by learning how to stop worrying and focus on what truly matters, you'll find that you're not only able to navigate life's challenges with greater ease but also cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. Strategy 1. Focus only on what you can control. The first step in freeing yourself from the grip of worry is learning to focus on what you can control. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is understanding the dichotomy of control, recognizing that there are things within our power to influence and things that lie beyond our reach. Marcus Aurelius regularly reminded himself of this in his writings, acknowledging that trying to control every aspect of life, particularly things we cannot influence, is not only exhausting but futile. Instead, he focused his energy on what he could change: his thoughts, actions, and reactions. This perspective can be transformative for anyone struggling with anxiety and worry. How it helps: worry often stems from a preoccupation with things we can't control, what others think of us, the outcome of uncertain events, or the natural course of life. But by redirecting our attention to the aspects we can control, we immediately regain a sense of power and agency. We stop wasting mental energy on the uncontrollable and instead focus on shaping our responses to situations. This shift is empowering, as it lets us maintain emotional equilibrium regardless of external circumstances. Application: in moments of stress, pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? If it's not, practice letting go of that concern. Rather than fixating on things you can't change, concentrate on adjusting your reactions, attitudes, and actions. You can choose to be calm, proactive, and focused on what's within your ability to influence. Over time, this practice of focusing on the controllable will not only reduce worry but also build mental clarity and resilience. The more consistently you apply this principle, the easier it becomes to stay peaceful in the face of uncertainty. Strategy 2. Embrace the present moment. Worry is often fueled by the fear of what may happen in the future. We become preoccupied with possible scenarios, which leaves us mentally and emotionally drained. However, Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present moment, the only time we truly have. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself that the present is the only reality we can engage with fully. By embracing the present, we cultivate peace of mind and stop the endless cycle of rumination about future events that are beyond our control. How it helps: when we are consumed by worries about what could go wrong, our minds become overwhelmed and restless. By focusing on the present moment, we prevent ourselves from falling into the trap of overthinking about potential problems. The present moment is a constant, stable ground on which we can stand. It helps us calm down by grounding us in reality, where things are manageable and often less daunting than we imagine. Stoic philosophy encourages us to fully engage with life as it is happening right now, without anxiety over things that have not yet occurred. Application: whenever you feel anxiety creeping in due to thoughts about the future, practice mindfulness. Bring your attention back to the task at hand. Fully immerse yourself in whatever you're doing, whether it's talking to someone, working on a project, or simply sitting in a quiet space. Ask yourself, what can I focus on in this moment to bring me peace? By continuously bringing yourself back to the present, you'll find that your worries begin to dissipate. This not only reduces anxiety but also increases your enjoyment and appreciation of life. Over time, the more you practice this, the more natural it will become to stay in the present, releasing any need to control the future. Strategy 3: Reframe problems as opportunities. The Stoics believe that obstacles are not burdens but opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius, in particular, often reminded himself that challenges are chances to practice virtues such as patience, resilience, and wisdom. Instead of viewing problems as threats, the Stoic approach teaches us to see them as opportunities to improve ourselves. Worry tends to arise when we view a problem as an insurmountable roadblock, but by shifting our perception, we can see every challenge as a stepping stone to personal growth. How it helps: when we face a challenge, our natural instinct is often to feel overwhelmed or even defeated. However, by reframing our view of these problems, we stop seeing them as negative events and instead embrace them as opportunities to strengthen our character. This shift in perspective reduces the power of worry because we stop fearing difficulties. Instead, we approach them with the mindset that we are capable of learning from them and growing stronger. By embracing this Stoic view, we are more likely to act decisively and with confidence when challenges arise. Application: the next time you encounter an obstacle, take a moment to reflect. What can I learn from this situation? How can this challenge help me grow? Ask yourself how this problem could be an opportunity to cultivate a new strength, whether it's patience, perseverance, or clarity of thought. This mindset shift will help reduce the emotional weight of the problem and give you the mental strength to handle adversity with resilience. Over time, you'll begin to see challenges as opportunities for self-improvement, thus reducing the likelihood of worry and anxiety. Strategy 4: Accept uncertainty. One of the most important aspects of Stoic philosophy is accepting the inherent uncertainty of life. Marcus Aurelius consistently reminded himself that nothing is certain and everything is subject to change. The unpredictability of life often causes worry as we try to control the uncontrollable. However, Stoicism teaches us to embrace uncertainty with grace. Rather than fearing the unknown, we are encouraged to accept it as a natural part of life. How it helps: worry arises from the desire for control and certainty. We fear the unknown, and when we can't predict what will happen, anxiety often takes over. By accepting that uncertainty is a part of life, we release the need for everything to be fixed or predictable. This acceptance reduces the power that worry has over us. It teaches us to live with flexibility and trust that we can handle whatever comes our way. By letting go of the need for absolute certainty, we learn to approach life with more peace and adaptability. Application: the next time you face uncertainty, instead of panicking, practice radical acceptance. Remind yourself that not everything needs to be figured out right now. Life is full of surprises, and we can trust that we will be able to navigate whatever comes our way. This mindset helps you let go of the fear of the unknown, replacing it with confidence in your ability to adapt and persevere. The more you embrace uncertainty, the less worry you will experience. This Stoic practice allows you to live with more ease and peace of mind as you trust yourself to handle whatever life brings. Strategy 5: Contemplate the worst-case scenario. A powerful Stoic exercise is the premeditation of evils, or premeditatio malorum, which involves mentally rehearsing the worst-case scenario. Marcus Aurelius frequently used this technique to prepare himself for challenges and to reduce the fear of potential loss or failure. It's not about being pessimistic, rather, it's a practical tool for reducing anxiety by mentally confronting the worst possible outcome. This helps us put our fears into perspective and reduces the emotional weight of worry. How it helps: the fear of the unknown often causes worry. We imagine the worst possible outcomes, which in turn makes us anxious. But by visualizing the worst-case scenario, we reduce its emotional impact. We realize that even in the most difficult situations, we have the strength and resilience to handle them. By confronting these fears head-on, we demystify them and see that they are often less threatening than we originally believed. This exercise helps us accept that even if things don't go as planned, we can still survive and grow from the experience. Application: the next time worry overwhelms you, take a moment to ask, what's the worst that could happen? Visualize that scenario and consider how you would cope with it. You may realize that the worst-case scenario is not as catastrophic as you feared. This exercise helps you detach from irrational fears and allows you to approach challenges with calm and clarity. Over time, it will reduce the power that worry holds over you, leaving you with the confidence to face whatever difficulties life may throw your way. Conclusion: these 5 Stoic strategies, inspired by Marcus Aurelius, offer powerful tools to help you break free from the grip of worry and regain a sense of peace and control. Whether it's focusing on what you can control, embracing the present moment, reframing obstacles as opportunities, accepting the uncertainty of life, or mentally rehearsing the worst-case scenario, each technique equips you to handle life's challenges with a clear and resilient mindset. Stoicism teaches that the key to peace lies not in changing external circumstances but in changing how we respond to them. Worry is a natural human reaction, but it doesn't have to define your life. By applying these Stoic principles, you can begin to shift your mindset, reduce anxiety, and create a life built on strength, clarity, and wisdom. The more consistently you practice these strategies, the more naturally they